What's up guys, it's Captain Production 72 for the first time in over a week. There's been some issues, I'll explain. And welcome to the channel update for April of 2022. Kind of crazy we're in April already. But as we usually do, I have my update points. We have 12 of them this month. Not too much to talk about, but I did do some things and I did make some videos. But yeah, let's get straight into those update points. So here we have it. Like I said, we have 12 updates. The first point is what happened in March. So March was a really good month for me. Just in general, did my big haul video. I got reviews out. I was able to do Figure Friday a couple times. There will be a point talking specifically about that and how I find it hard to do that sometimes. And the Tuesday videos are definitely the easier videos to record on this channel by far. So yeah, but no, March was a good month. I feel like we did. I think March feels like my best month so far, and again, really good. Definitely got the views up as well, so I want to try and continue that. And I even started a little thing that I've come up with. Let me show you that. So over here I have this Lego set, right? This is the 42118 Gravedigger. It's one of the Lego Technic Monster Jam sets. Now personally, not something I've got too much interest. It's a really cool 2-in-1 set, not much else really to say about it. It isn't my thing, so I don't want to get rid of it, right? I'm starting a sealed Lego set collection. And there's a lot of Lego sets from different themes that I would like. Now, take for instance, I want the 2012 Batcave, right? Sealed, that's going for about 100, right? Say I bought it now sealed and then stored it under my bed, and because I don't have room for it, right? This is my example. And then I waited, I don't have room for it built at least. Then, say I wait till I get my own place or a bigger room, then I could have it. Then, for instance, it's 100 now. It could be 500 in 2 years for some weird reason. So, it's just in general stuff like that. So, yeah, I thought I'd show you that. That's not its own update point, but, I thought I'd let you in on that. So, yeah, you could say I'm Lego investing, technically. Alright, our next point is my display, which, have I been messing with? So, this bit here, just kind of standard, not much going on. Kind of swapped out, what's in what cube, still got that custom ship. I don't know if that was in the last one that I did. It might have been in the last update video. I am not too sure. Although, out of all the custom things I've made, it's hung around the longest, so it's got your standard separatists. The Hoth one, I decided to put boxes behind the sets, and, does that brighten it up quite a bit. So, only shelf that can really work on, because I don't really have that much stuff from Hoth, but no, that is quite cool. Here we just got Tatooine, looking standard, Jabba's Palace, Sandcrawler, Pod Racers, just the usual kind of thing. Republic, which will be a point talking about my Clone Army and stuff. This one's a bit more randomised. We step up. Finally got a cool thing going with this TIE Striker, the X-Wing. And of course, up here is my big Imperial shelf, which we'll talk about, and that's just remained the same. But yeah, next update point. My Death Star. So it only took me about 12 years to get one, but I finally have the 10188 Death Star from 2008. I got this in early March, and wow, this set is something. It has always been a big set, at least whenever I've seen it, but you don't ever understand how big it is until you get it in person. Because when I ordered this off eBay, I actually won it in an auction. I thought I only paid about 250 for this, so really good deal. Obviously, there's other rooms. I'm not going to bring it down or anything because I've got all this other stuff on the shelf. It's a great deal, and when I bought it, I literally thought it would fit in. I legitimately thought it would fit in one of these cubes where I've got the Twilight, and about halfway through building, I realised how wrong I actually was. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, but very happy. It's the biggest and most expensive Lego set in my collection. It's also technically my first Ultimate Collector Series set, so some people are going to go back and forth, but according to Brick Set, it's a UCS set, and it also, back when UCS sets had their own number system, the 101 system, this is 10188, so it's technically a UCS set. I also, if you guys didn't know, don't know if I brought it up at all. No, I didn't. I went to Comic-Con during March, and I also got, this, no, sorry, I didn't get that, out of the way. I got this R2-D2, and I got this lightsaber. I also got a couple of minifigures. The minifigures I bought are in here, let's see, why did I go in there? There's none of them are in there, I'm an idiot. at Comic Con I bought some figures. I got a Wookiee Warrior, which is really cool, as to the kind of 2005 era of LEGO Star Wars and the Revenge of the Sith War. The other minifigure I got at Comic Con was a Rebel Commando, the indoor version, which is good because I don't have any of those. And of course, in here is all the minifigures, as you can see, most of which are from the Death Star. So, yeah. Very happy with that. Also, display-wise, I am still going on that idea of replacing these with loads of those and just having them done by year. I'm just trying to convince myself I want to pay £56 for way more of those. Yeah. Moving on to our next point, I will say I need to replace a lot of these tags before we move on to the next point. They do keep falling off. They only are, they're just sticky notes, so maybe I'll come up with a more permanent solution and tape them on. Who knows? Plans for this month? Well, just continue on as usual. I am going up to the LEGO store on the 9th, so I'll have another point talking about that. So I do plan to buy quite a few sets, or at least one or two, decent big sets that I've seen. This has been a really good year for me, because at least buying Lego wise, because obviously I've got the Jabba's Palace, which is a dream set. I got the Death Star, which is another dream set. So honestly, I'm gonna keep as long as I'm financially capable of doing it. I plan to buy. There's a few more cool sets. Like I'm after a Star Destroyer as well. So there's that. But I'm gonna try and do things like Figure Friday as much as possible. But I have a whole bunch of retro reviews lined up for Tuesday. So that's pretty much it. All the new sets, and we're going to talk about my thoughts on them. This is probably the longest part. So we'll start with the quote sets. The trash compactor, I don't really want the trash compactor, if I'm being completely honest, because I have one. I got one built into my Death Star, So I'm not going to want that. If I didn't own the Death Star, I would have got it. The Death Star Trench Run, I can't actually say yes or no if I want that one. The one that really does pique my interest, though, is the Dagobah Jedi Training. I just love that, how cool that looks. See, once I buy that, I might rearrange my shelves to be movie again, because I know they're just done by this organisation, but I could do it by movies. The only thing it can't be somewhere else is that Death Star has to stay up there. But the Death Star is in the opening scene of Return of the Jedi, so I could just put the Jabba's Palace and all the Tatooine scenes next to it, and it wouldn't look too bad. Also could have the custom TIE Interceptor in there as well. Let's see, what else? Trying to think of other themes. That Lego DeLorean. The DeLorean set, it's kind of reminds me of the way they've done the Batmobiles the last couple of years, or the Batman sets, and I want that, and I think I might end up buying it this month. I might just do it. It's super tempting. It does look really, really good. It looks like it's well worth the money. Plus, it's the DeLorean. Lego have only ever done one other DeLorean from 2013, and I'm going to be completely honest, by 2013 standards, it's bad. Like, even for the time, I don't think it was that great. So yeah, but I'm very happy about it. I have not bought any 2022 sets yet. I don't own any. The ones I do want to get when I'm at the LEGO store, I need some more 501st sets, but we're going to talk about that, or the equivalent. The other new set I do want to talk about will be the Republic Fighter Tank, and oh, is that cool. The Clone Wars Mace Windu, right, with the little bits on the arms, that's nice. But the real part I love is the Clone Troopers. I think it's the 181st. Can't remember the exact name of the Legion, but I know they're not canon technically, right? But they're really good, and I think that'll be the next thing. See, I don't really want to build too much more 501st Troopers, because maybe you can't tell because it's all mixed, but I do have a lot of 501st clones and stuff. So I think here's kind of my idea for army building, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I can't decide what to speak about. Our next point, 7th point, is, well, we actually just technically went into the 6th point, is what planet sets I plan to buy. Most likely I want to buy the Dagobah Jedi Trainings, the first of the March sets that I want to buy. I also want some of those Clone Trooper minifigure packs when I go, because I've not been able to get any of those, and I need some for the Clone Army. What's coming? Well, Figure Friday and reviews. There will be a haul video maybe from going to the LEGO store, but that's about it. And we've just lost our flash, just to let you guys know, so battery wise. Sorry, we ain't doing too bad about it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Another big haul video, we've talked about that. Kenobi trailer thoughts. Right, so this is the spoiler section of the video. Alright, we've got some flashback, we're going to have to keep this quick. Kenobi trailer thoughts. Well, my thoughts on the trailer was it was very good. No, it turns out we've not got the flashback. Oh well. It was very good, and I can't wait for the show. Finally, another Star Wars show. I know it's been less than 2 months. In fact, April 9th will be 2 months since the final episode of Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett was okay, but I hope, judging from what I've seen on the Kenobi trailer, Kenobi will be the better one released so far this year. Our next point is preparing for the Clone Army. Yeah, that's been an issue. So, I have not added a single clone trooper to my army since last year, right? Now, it doesn't mean I won't do one. I do have just over a month to do it. And where I could have been buying clone armies, I've been buying 2012 sets, I've been buying Jabba's Palaces and Death Stars. So, yeah. I plan to prepare for it. I've got a couple of ways. I might just buy a couple more 501st sets. Like, I might just go buy 4 more. And then we can call that an end to the 501st army building, which I'll actually leave me with 10 of those sets. I could get a couple more of those in some of those minifigure packs, but they're not really the best army builder, if I'm being completely honest. The other option that is out there is those Mace Windu, that set, the Republic Fighter Tank. It's not the best Republic Fighter Tank. My favourite one, other than the 2008 one, would have to be this one that we got here from 2017. I might buy 2 of those. If it's in the store, I might get 2. Now, I would be left with 2 Windows, but this would add a decent-ish thing to the army. And again, that's just on the 9th. I get paid again in April, so it's like I get a little bit more income this month. So I could then go buy more clone troopers off eBay. So yeah, again, plus that would be 6 of those brand new clone troopers already, the Mace Windu ones. That would make me very happy. So yeah. Other than that, the only other army I'm doing this year is Imperial, but that's because Imperial's had a few things added to it. Like, I've never built an Imperial army on purpose, but it's like one of those things, when you collect Lego Star Wars enough, you kind of get a small army, like things like Death. Look up here alone, you can see the bulk of my Imperial stuff. We've got the Striker there, we've got a couple of things sprinkled through it. Yeah, there's a Hoover in there, sprinkled through it. Our 11th point is Figure Friday. Yes, I know I've not been doing it as much as I want to do it. Yes, I would like to do it a hell of a lot more. Have I been? No. And I've got an explanation, right? There's a perfectly good explanation to why I've not been doing it very much. Fridays, like today, I'm actually working, so as much as it might be bright outside, when this video goes up, it'll probably be like 10, 11 o'clock at night when this goes up. I'm also in college. This is like one of those rare times where I have a gap where I can film. And also I work till late in the evening, so it's just one of those things. It's getting harder to do them. And our last update point is my room. So I've been in this room, it's not the neatest right now, since about a year, right? And I've been trying to figure out ways to rearrange it. Maybe have the head of the bed there coming along. But then it's like, where do you put that shelf? It can't go there. There's no other walls really to put it. I'm trying to figure out that, because you could swap this so all these shelves are going along there. But it's kind of hard, but I've been trying to figure out a way in my head to do it. Because I could have my bed there, my nightstand could be moved to there, and that's going along, but I don't know how long that will go along that wall. And then I can maybe have the shelves there, but then I couldn't have the Death Star because of that shelf would overlap. It's something I've been trying to figure out, but won't be done for the next update. In the summer, I'm actually going to try and sit down and figure the best way out to do it. So I've had it like this for a year, it's good, but maybe obviously I got these areas where I can walk down and stuff, but maybe I'd like a bit more space to do it with. But anyway, guys, that's been the channel update for April 1st. Yeah, we got an April Fool's Day. Obviously, I'm filming this past 12, so I wouldn't have put an April Fool's joke in it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next video that you guys are guaranteed is on Tuesday, and it's going to be a review on this set right here. I did that one last Tuesday, so, 2 Tuesdays ago. Well, it'll have been 2 weeks when this one goes up, and we're going to do the opposite set that went alongside it back in 2008, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for that video. Thanks for watching.